Hashtag bless. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hi. I'm back. Vocal cords are a little bit strained, just a little bit. I'm doing a bit of practice. I did a bit? About 3 hours of singing practice, about? Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you. My name is Vesper Noir, and as always, I am the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempus and a member of HOLOSTARS English, and we're doing a Zatsudan. It feels like it's been a while. When was the last time we did a Zatsudan? Yeah, about 3 hours yesterday. On top of, like, other work that I was grinding on. Yeah. Felix, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. Vespi, it's late here and I'm tired from work, so take my money while I'm 100% asleep already while you read this. D&D sessions are running neat. I try to kill my players as mimics. Ooh, mimics are like really dangerous in 5th edition. Well, they've always been dangerous, but I think in particular in 5th edition, they might be tuned. Is good. I bet you got at least 2 downs, right? Yeah. I lost my hat. Yeah. Somebody stole it from me. I was about to go live and they just like snatched it off my head and then they ran. Anything you want to talk about today? That's kind of, I actually don't really know. Singing has been on my brain mostly. Singing has been on my brain. Small request for blushies. Okay, give me a second. Am I gonna get in trouble? This one? I can't tell. This one. Yeah. This is very subtle, right? Oh, turtle cubes! I'm way ahead of you, buddy. When I play that game, it's not going to be like a 4-hour game or a 6-hour game. That's going to be like a 16-hour monster, and they're going to cut off my YouTube stream from like Japan to get me to stop playing that game, and I won't even realize that like I'm not streaming anymore, and then I'll continue playing it. I think my record in Fallout New Vegas, I think I've played it close to 40 consecutive hours. I think I played like 36 or 37 consecutive hours, and I was just like dying. I was like hallucinating. Oh man. But here's the thing. I feel like it would be boring if you watched me play it. Because I've min-maxed the ever-loving crap out of that game. It's just like boring because it's min-maxed, right? I was thinking about doing like a thing where every like character build choice and every decision where every like major decision, not like, because if I do like every decision for like dialogue, it's just going to take forever. No, I don't want to do a min-max speedrun. I think that would be, I don't think it would be fun for you guys to watch. I want to do like a thing where it's like, oh, do I go to, you know, do I go here or do I go there? And then like I'll do like a poll and then I'll let like chat decide. And then if I'm doing like level ups, then I'm like, yeah. And then, yeah. Like a meme build might be funny too. Yeah. I think it would be better if it was like an unoptimized run. Cripple his character. Boombot, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. I know you're still socially burned out, but will you be in the Golfing with Friends club tonight? Unfortunately, no. Yeah. Golfing with Friends is like an interesting game, but it's like mini golf, right? It's like a mini golf game, right? Melee only. Maury, thank you for the super chat. Good morning. Saturday was my birthday, but I missed the Outer Wilds DLC. Hope you had a great time. Yo, happy belated birthday. We had a great time. Can't wait to catch the finale. Yeah. How much longer do I have to go in the DLC? That's another question that I wanted to ask. Do not spoil anything for me because I love the game. But how much more do I have in the Outer Wilds DLC? Because I have that set up the day before my birthday stream, which is going to be very energy intensive. A while. You're about 50% of the way through. And then I spent about 5 hours, about 5.5, 6 hours. Okay, so I'm about halfway through. Okay. I think I could do it. Those outers, pretty wild. Sakura Mikage, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Enjoy, everybody. I'm planning on doing more interesting membership streams. Like, my art training arc is going to be mostly membership streams, I think. Just because I'm a little bit too self-conscious to do it in a public stream. And then, in the same way, if I do like a singing practice stream, that's probably going to be membership content as well. Yeah. One more Outer Wild stream is good too. It's true. It's true. ASMR streams. I don't know that much about ASMR, but I don't really feel the ASMR effect. I don't think I feel it the way that other people feel it because I've read up on it. Like, I did a lot of research on what ASMR is. And first I thought it was like stimulating content, quote unquote, right? Stimulating content. But that's like very far from the truth, right? Like, classic ASMR is supposed to make you sleepy, right? That's like the origin of ASMR. Like, it makes you feel like tingly and fuzzy, and then it makes you sleepy. Like, that's the origin of like ASMR, right? And then I read about the feeling and I was like, that's like really mysterious. And then so I watched a bunch of like non-VTuber ASMR streams, or not streams, video content on YouTube. And then like I went through a whole bunch of them and I didn't feel that like tingly feeling, and I didn't get sleepy while listening. So I don't think I feel the effect, which like, does that mean I'll never be able to make good ASMR content? Like, if you can't feel it, you can't really make it, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. ASMR is very relaxing. Yeah, like, it sounds really cool. I completely misunderstood what ASMR is. This is months ago. This is like 5 or 6 months ago that like I actually like researched what it is, and it's like interesting. Makes sense. Your voice is good for ASMR. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I get incredibly strong ASMR to the point where I lose grip strength in my hands if it hits right. Holy crap. That's crazy. Maybe we could guide you? Yeah, maybe. Not able to feel it? Okay. It's possible to become desensitized to it. I've heard like the almost universal like ASMR feeling that like most people get is when somebody's cutting your hair, right? I've heard that before, like hair cutting, like not hair cutting ASMR, like when you go to the hair salon or the barber and you get a haircut, you get that fuzzy warm feeling and you like fall asleep. I heard that's like very universal. Yeah. Hair brushing, yeah. I'm gonna level with you. I do go to the barber. I do. But I feel incredibly anxious whenever I go. Even my guy that I trust is like not a good experience for me. I'm just like constantly on edge. And then like, I appreciate that they're cutting my hair and they're making me not look like a crazy man that lives out in the woods. But then like, I don't feel relaxed going in or during or immediately after. Yeah. Does your barbershop smell like smoke and booze? It does smell like smoke, but not booze. No, not booze. Actually, is it too personal? Whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to tell you a name or anything like that. My barber, the guy that owns the barber shop, right? He's a recovered alcoholic, and like his thing is like never a drop for the rest of his life, and I respect the hell out of it, right? As somebody that was like deep in the sauce in college, like he's like fully recovered alcoholic, and he's like, I'm never gonna touch another drop until I die, ever. Yeah, and he's an old man. He's even old. He's so old that your grandpa Vesper Noir calls him old. That's how old he is. He's crazy old. Your barber confront you about your Japan haircut? No, I didn't tell him. I actually haven't gotten a haircut yet. Here. Back at home. Yeah. Himo, thank you very much for the super chat. I get that fuzzy warm feeling from the hot wax they use for my hair ears at the barber, but not from anything else. Interesting. I just don't. I'm like on edge the entire way through. Alex Swope, thank you very much for the super chat. Barbers are the only thing keeping much of the population from looking like cryptids. It's true. I tried to cut my own hair and it looked welcome home, cheater. Your barber will be like the Shining meme. A mimic, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm your hat, definitely not a mimic. What are you gonna do? Eat me? Gets eaten. Ranger FGO, thank you very much for the super chat. The vocal fry in your voice during your ASMR is really good. If you've ever heard of Max Gentleman, it's a really funny tycoon game on Steam. No, I've never heard of it. Never ever. What is vocal fry? I actually don't know what that is. Waffle Irony, thank you very much for the super chat. I like that name. Waffle Iron? Waffle Irony? Is it irony or irony? Irony. Someone used 11 labs to make you perform Charles Manson rant. I heard about that. I heard about that, and I personally think it's hilarious, but I do warn people, probably shouldn't mess around with that stuff. Probably should not mess around with that stuff. Could get in trouble. Yeah. I understand why, like, staff is, like, trying to protect us. They are, because, like, people could use it for, like, really messed up stuff. The stuff that I heard, I thought was funny, and it was done, like, with love in their heart. But, like, people could also use it for, like, bad stuff, too, right? Yeah. That's all I'll say about that. I should just stay in my own lane, and I don't like telling people I don't like telling people what to do. Kafka on the shore, thank you very much for the super chat. Howdy, young man, still working on my chainmail. Let's go. 25% done with the project, 6 or so months to go. You got this. And once you're done, you'll be impervious. Nobody will be able to hurt you. Nobody ever. Mobu, thank you very much for the super chat. I used to get ASMR all the time as a kid with the voice of a teacher back in elementary school. So it's like a voice type. Interesting. Do I have a voice type that I like? Sir, are you blushing? Somebody requested it, so this is just going to be a blushing Zatsudan. Yeah. I can't really... The Danny DeVito voice. That's my ASMR. Buddy My Mind, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, Vesper. Yesterday was my milestone birthday. Maybe cheeky and ask for an alarm reminder from you to take my meds. Please feel free to refuse if you aren't comfortable. Happy birthday to us, February birthdays. Yeah. All right, hold on. So first of all, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Sorry that I missed it. But, you know, I guess it's just like Tuesdays I don't really stream, but happy belated birthday. Okay. Bunny My Mind. Take your meds. Take your meds. They're going to help you along. Everybody wants you to be healthy. Take your meds. Happy birthday. Okay. Use a disapproving dad tone? But I don't want to. I approve. Hold on. What's a disapproving dad voice? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Please take your meds. There you go. Okay? There you go. You guys are so weird. Tisker! He has to be doing that on purpose. I refuse to believe that, like, that's, like, unironic. I love the guy. He's so freaking funny, but I refuse to believe that, like, he's doing that on purpose. I guarantee you. The chat reflects the streamer. Rion Repsev, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. Father, I hunger. May I have dirt rice to go with my wall chicken? Please, Father. You know what? You and only you. Rion, you and only you have access to Rice Cash 87, okay? Not any of the other ones, just that one. I'll give you access to Rice Cash 87, okay? All right? Okay. Only you, all right? And only 87. Don't choose any of the other. Don't think, oh, they're all the same. I'll just pick Rice Cash 271, right? No. I'll know. And they're different. Okay? Arch Ellen, thank you very much for the super chat. That sound makes me sleepy the sound that makes me sleepy most of the time is the sound of rain on a tent. Yeah, actually that might be ASMR then. I don't get like a fuzzy feeling. Camping, it's engraved in my soul. I do get sleepy when I hear rain, especially rain on tent fabric, but I don't know if that's ASMR feeling. I don't get fuzzy warm. It's like a fuzzy warm tingling in the back of your head, specifically behind your ears, right? Or something like that. Is that ASMR feeling? I don't know. GM Lemmy, thank you very much for the super chat. It's been a while since I got to see one of your Zatsudan lives. I'm glad to be here today. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Welcome. Pull up a chair. Yeah. I think I'll be streaming for at least 2 hours or so. My vocal cords are a little bit strained, but as long as I don't scream, as long as nobody makes me scream or shout, I think we could have a nice 2-hour comfy chat. And then, I can recover. I can hang out with you guys. Like, everybody wins, right? Everybody wins. He hates us. That's what I imagine. I imagine, like, intense, voice cracking, like, melodramatic. He hates us. Oh, God, I shouldn't do that. Sheets, thank you very much for the super chat. ASMR can be caused by voices, sounds, touch, or visuals. I still get it after 27 years. Oh, interesting. So not everybody gets numb to it. I don't think I'm numb to it. I think I just have a low threshold for ASMR reflex. I don't know. Seishin, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey, Peepaw. My BFF's brother insisted that he could get legal advice from his barber. Does your barber also do legal advice, dental work / fried rice? No to all three of those. My barber is just like the saltiest old man. He's just incredibly angry. But he has like a huge amount of professional pride. He has a huge amount of professional pride where, like, you could describe like how you want the haircut, and if he doesn't understand, he'll just tell you straight up, I don't understand. You need to show me a picture, right? Because he's like, Your look is everything. I'd rather like lose money and not cut your hair than give you like not the look that you want. So if you're telling me like X and Y and Z and I don't understand, you need to show me a picture, or like you should get your hair cut somewhere else, right? And then like he'll take your phone if you show him a picture. If you show him a picture, like he'll literally take your phone and like refer back to it as he's cutting your hair. He's very focused on doing a good job, which I respect. He's just an angry old man. Yeah. And his wife left him because of like the alcoholism, and she took the kids, but he still gets to see the kids. So it's just like, well, they're all grown up now. Like they all he has like grandkids now, but like he's like simultaneously like furious at his wife for leaving him, and also grateful that like she's still like, you know, she was like she didn't like take the kids. Like he still had a good relationship with his kids and his grandkids and stuff like that. So like he's just like angry and also, yeah, she's all right. He's such an interesting guy. You ever ask him to give you a wild cut? No, he would kick me out if I tried to do that. He hates surprise me. He hates like surprise me. He's like, get out. He's like, you want me to surprise you? You want me to surprise you? Get the fuck out of my shop. And he like kicks you out. So he's still single. Go away. The Great Wargle, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for keeping me company in the later half of my work day. Looking forward to throwing money down on your birthday next week. I appreciate that. No pressure, no pressure. Okay. I want people to tune in to the 2 birthday streams that I have planned. And I just want you to like have a fun time. It's not going to be like a birthday. It's a stream on my birthday, but consider it like a special stream where like I just like tried my best to be like extra entertaining. Like there's a lot of prep going into it. One is the karaoke stream, which is like prep wise, and then the other one is like, don't consider it like a normal birthday stream. Consider it like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like an event stream where like I have something special planned, and it's like a show more than anything else. I can't really describe it in any other way. A lot of like prep went into it though. So if it flops, I don't blame you. You have good taste. But I did try. It's like ambitious, but it might not go well, right? It'll begin like a normal birthday stream where it's just like, oh, thank you for the birthday wish, ever. Thank you. Like, here's the birthday merch. And then it's like, okay, now let's do the part where you get entertained, right? Yeah. Sad Larry, thank you for the blank super chat. Much appreciated. El Mangaka, thank you very much for the super chat. I love JoJo. Nice PFP. I don't know if it's ASMR, but the sounds of scraping a knife on a glass bottle or scratching a chalkboard make me feel very unhappy. Same. In general, I don't like scratching noises. I don't like the sound of scratching skin either. Like any type of like scratching noise, I don't really like. I don't know why. Lork Frack, thank you very much for the super chat. Grandpire, help. My players fricked with the Goblin Mafia. Also, how many goals is too many for the goals section of an application to a job? Oh, wow. That's a good question. Okay. We'll answer the easy one first, right? How many goals is too many goals for the goals section of a job application to a job? I think up to 3. I think up to 3, but I think ideally you should have 1 main goal and 1 personal goal, right? You should have 1 professional goal that's like really well thought out, and 1 personal goal, which is really well thought out, right? Yeah. Because I do think it's important to have personal goals. My goal is making money. Himo, you deserve more than that. You do deserve money, but you deserve more than money. I feel like making money is just like an understood goal. Like they know that, right? Yeah. Okay, next. The next part is my players fricked with the Goblin Mafia. Okay. This is what I would do. All right. I would pick one player, the player that you think that is the best at rolling with it and improving and ad-libbing, right? Your player, you should pick the one player in your group that's the best at improv, right? And like playing not according to plan, right? Pull them aside and have like a nice little conversation with them and be like, I want to do an arc and it requires you to temporarily lose control of your character, but you will still gain EXP, you'll still gain everything, and then like I'll give you a neat little like gift at the end of it, like an item or whatever, right? We'll discuss that at the end. So what I need you to do is so what you're gonna do story-wise is, if the Goblin Mafia actually manages to capture the party, they don't kill them. What they do is they throw one of the players into a cage, and they're like, we're gonna need you to go out and do a job for us, see? And if you don't do it, and if you try to skip town, we'll kill this person, see? Like, they're collateral. And then have them go and do a quest, right? and they're like, and just to see that you keep you in line, see? Like, we're gonna send one of our mooks to keep an eye on you. And then like have a goblin NPC join the party to like keep an eye on them, right? And then the player that's in the cage is temporarily a goblin like NPC. And they have to keep them alive. They're like, if he dies, you fail the quest. If you fail the quest, you fail the quest. Complete the quest, come back, keep him alive, and then we'll give you back. Yeah. There you go. I don't know what the mini quest is, but yeah. You see, you're gonna have players that are like, just like, absolutely, I don't want to not play my character, right? Don't force them to not play their character, right? Don't do that. Because you want people to have fun, right? You got to pick the player that you think would be the most okay with it and even enjoy it. And then just say, hey, like, I want you to do something for me. You're going to lose control of your character, but don't worry, your character's not dead. Hopefully. Hopefully you guys don't skip town. And then like, they're going to be a goblin for one arc. Yeah. You don't have to take my advice. I'm an idiot. It's just... That's the idea that popped into my head. The moment you said Goblin Mafia. Yeah. Goblin character arc. It would be so funny if like the quest that you sent them on is to like kill the Goblin Slayer, right? Like there's an actual Goblin Slayer character in this world and then like you just have to go assassinate him while he's like sleeping in town or whatever, like in between like a quest. It's like a hit. Anywho, Dude Bro Onichan, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi Papa, I just wanted to say that I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you. I'm having a pretty good day. I had a tiring but fulfilling day yesterday. I did a lot of like work that I needed to get done, and then I did a couple 2 or 3 hours of singing practice. I did a lot of prep for my birthday stream and stuff like that. It was good. It was good. It was good. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah. Matthew, that's a good name. Thank you for the super chat. Birthday stream infomercial selling a spear as merch. Only ships to continental Southern Elysium, comes with the spot in the Vespi phalanx. Unfortunately, we can't sell weapons. I would totally have a Spear's birthday merch, but it's not. I'll squeal that much for you. If you're hoping for a spear, it's not a spear. Yeah, I'm sorry. Unbound Soul, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Ves, the D&D talk reminded me you and Des got added to the mod. You played of Solasta? No freaking way. You and Des are halflings in the Tugger Pulley's cavern. Des is selling guild weaponry, including your spear. No way. All right, I'm gonna have to log in and start playing it some more. I want to beat the game. I want to actually play it. How is that possible? That's insane. What? I want to do it now, but I got too much work to do. I like after this stream, I think I'm gonna rest, eat lunch, and then arigato, my beloved. I have to do more work. Lork Frack, thank you very much for the super chat. Can't wait to lead them to a village full of 3 kobolds in a trench coat afterwards. Well, frick, I wrote down a detailed list of 27-ish goals in order. Yeah, 27 goals, not bad. But I would trim it down. I would trim it down if I were you. Shadow Skippy, thank you very much for the super chat. It's all about the loss. I do not mind losing a character. I will learn from the loss and be better with my next character. That's a good way to approach it. I never hold it against a DM when I lose a character, but I do get very invested. I get very Watoto dial. You're not gonna D's nuts me, sir. Get out of here. You think I was born? You think your grandpa was born yesterday? Mind Goblin D's nuts? Haha, got him. Gotcha. Yeah, you're gonna have to try harder, Buster. But I appreciate the hustle. You'll get me next time. I have faith in you. You got me. You'll get me next time, all right? It'll feel better when you get me. Because you had to fight for it. You can't I'm not gonna fall for like anything less than like the cream of the crop, right? The cream will rise to the top. Oh yes. Unjustifiably in a place I'd rather not be. Oh yeah, brother. Wait, does he do brother? I don't remember. Dark Hand is 0. Thank you very much for the super chat. Do you mind if I ask what resources you're using for singing practice? Honestly, I'm just using the karaoke stuff that I will be like. Can I mention the website, the service that I'm using? I don't know if I can. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can. So like, I don't think I'm gonna say it on stream. But there's like a resource that we could use for karaoke like stuff, like instrumentals and stuff like that, right? Yeah. I don't know if I can say it, so I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm basically pretending that I'm doing this stream, so I'm doing it the way that I would be doing it this Monday, and then I'm just like singing through my set list and stuff like that, which we do have a set list. It's being final checked, but yeah. Yeah. Moyax, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vess, I just celebrated turning 37. Congratulations, happy birthday. Which some days feels like I'm 70 in internet years. Getting Tempest and especially seeing your debut was a highlight of the year. Thank you for the good times. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. You've been along. I love the profile picture because I have a soft spot in my heart for sloths. And then also it looks like he's wearing an astronaut like suit, which is pretty cool. Yeah. What the heck is going on? Why are there, what? There's so many people. Let's catch up and we can get back to chatting. Whoa, there's a lot of people. Wacky Warrior, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. I want to ask, how do you feel about players who fall for or get enamored with certain NPCs that are in your campaign? In one campaign I'm in, me and a few others are doting over an NPC as their guardians and would kill for her. See, I think that is fine. This is just me personally when I'm DMing. I prefer no like romantic stuff. And if a player like really needs to have that, it's like we can just do like the tasteful movie thing where it's just like time passes, right? We could just do the tasteful thing and then time passes, right? And then what's like the other rule that I have? It's just like I can't roleplay that. I can't roleplay that because that would make me really uncomfortable, so I apologize. But if players will roleplay it, then it's like, all right, okay. Yeah. That's me as a DM. I don't think like all tables should roll like that. That's a stupid way to think. I frankly think that's a stupid way to think, where it's just like, oh, like no TTRPG should be played with like the romantic stuff, right? It's just like, if you like it, cool. But probably not, please not at my table, right? Yeah. Sketchy Lizard, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, Vesper. My grandma is recently discovering VTubers and is smitten by your nice voice. She tries her best to keep up with you guys, but she gets tired quickly from all your energy. That's crazy. Thank you. I'm guessing you're the one that introduced your grandma to VTubers. Thank you. Thank you for spreading the good word on the Tempus boys. Appreciate it. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Grandma Lizard. Do not, Sataniel, do not. Do not. Take your thirst elsewhere, sir. No. No. Bad. You get the spray bottle with a little bit of lime juice squeezed into it. Bad. No. Ugh. Lord Monkey, thank you very much for super chat. Hey, Grandpa, planning to do weekly collab soon or some late night Fortnite? Late night Fortnite? The weekly collabs, I think they'll be coming back in a month or two. I just need a little bit more time off to regenerate my energy. It takes time. I think like there are like moderate introverts where you could regain all of your like social energy in like 2 or 3 days. But then for like an extreme introvert, it could take up to a month or even longer. It really depends on like how big of an introvert you are, right? And I would consider myself like as close to 100% as you'll find. As close to 100% as you'll find. I think the longest I've gone without talking to another person in real life, well, does that count? Because there's like internet stuff too, right? The longest I've gone without verbally speaking to another person. Let me think. Well, does it count if you're like at the bodega? If you're like at a convenience store and they're like, it's $15.50, and then you say like here, and then they're like, here you go, and you go, thank you. Does that count? No, that doesn't count. If that does not count, yes, it does count. It doesn't count. Yeah, no, it counts a little. I think so. Yes. Okay. If that counts, I think the longest I've gone is like 2 months with like not talking to anybody. If it doesn't count, I went over a year. I went like 14 months without talking to another person. Yeah. Anyway. I think I'll be good to go in about 1 more month. Maybe. I've seen worse. It's true. It's true. There's definitely like, there's always a bigger fish, and I acknowledge that. Yeah. Ainsley Marie, thank you very much for the super chat. Do you have a voice teacher? Will you share with members how you find the experience of learning? I think it's cool watching you and Des grow and study singing. I don't have a vocal coach yet, but I think I will get one. I'm trying to decide how to go about it. I think I can talk safely about this. I'm sure as fans, you guys have noticed, most of the music that we work on is in JP, right? Most of the music that we work on is in JP, which means like, I had it in my brain. It's like, I need to find a music coach or a vocal coach that is experienced with like Japanese as a language. And then my manager was like, no, you're crazy. Just get a vocal coach and they'll teach you. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, what, do you think it doesn't carry over? Like, yeah. Well, you are crazy. Yeah, so that's a little over 50% of the reason why I haven't gotten a singing / vocal coach yet, because I've been looking in my area, and my area is like not, it's not like I have an overabundance of like singing coaches in my area. It's a little bit like further out, if you catch my meaning, right? And so it's like to find a singing coach, not only a singing coach, but a singing coach that speaks like fluent Japanese is like a little bit different. No vocal coaches in your area. Yeah. So it's just I've been having trouble, but then it's just like it's not an issue. Just get the best one that you can find, like a good one. Yeah. Shadow Skippy, thank you very much for the super chat. I played a game and it got paused on a cliffhanger. A club coming down on my face. Is that? I was gonna say BioShock, but the club doesn't come down on your face. It comes down on somebody else's. Anyways, I spent the next day thinking about how I will get out of that. I spent the next week building my character's evil ex-girlfriend in case he died and I needed a new character. Ooh, I like that. That's spicy. I like that. That's a good follow-up character. I like that. I like that. I was gonna say, oh, I hope your character dies. But no, I don't want your character to die. It's just like a nice little like backup plan, right? That's mean. I don't want your character to die. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't. Purple Haze, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vesper, while on the topic of DMing, do you have any advice for homebrewing an entire setting? I'm going to write an adventure of living toys in Pathfinder. Ooh, I like that. The setting is living toys? Are the characters that are being played also living toys? That's really cool. I like that a lot. I mean, I got like a gajillion questions, but let's talk about like general like homebrewing advice, right? The best advice I could give to someone that's like starting a homebrew is don't leave gaps in your lore. Leave like pretty sizable gaps in your lore so that if your players get into it and then they start making up things, right? You can like fit it in and then add it to your world, and then they'll have a part in making the setting, which is like good, right? I think not a bad thing, but like I think something that can definitely reduce the enjoyment of players in a tabletop game is when they're like, can it be like this, or can we do this, or is this okay? And then the DM is just like, no, you can't, because of this and this and this, and you've already like set this world in stone, and it's like unmalleable. That's the key word, I think. Your world should be malleable. Like it should be flexible and able to change around stuff. And then because tabletop games, wait, well, what's going on? Oh, we got a redirect, I think. Shinri, welcome. Hey everybody. Thank you for stopping by. How was your stream? You're playing golf, right? How was it? No, he doesn't have perms? What? What? How is that possible? What? Okay. Okay, give me a second. YouTube settings on my own in case I mess something up. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be enabled. I don't know why they're not enabled. Are you using brown switches? I think they're brown. I got this like custom made. There might be. Do black switches exist? They're like I asked for like a medium creamy type key. I requested like a medium creamy type, and it's like kind of nice. It's good. Yeah. Anywho, we'll get that figured out. I apologize. I'm an old man and I don't know how anything works, and I try not to mess around with my YouTube settings, because if I mess up and I can't stream, like I've personally messed up like once, right? It's like, like I can't log in and stream, and it's just like I don't know how to handle YouTube, and it's just like somebody else can do that. I can build my own computer, but I don't know how to navigate YouTube, and I don't know if I like change a setting and I suddenly can't log in, or I change a setting and then, you know, yeah. Anywho. Holy Fur, thank you very much for the super chat. It's getting extra late here, so good night, Pops. I hope you have a nice day. I will. I'm sorry that I'm streaming so late, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good night. GM Lemmy, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey again, Vest. Speaking of homebrew, have you ever added an absolutely irrelevant detail to a setting? Oh, brother, I got stories. Something that players would probably never even think about, but you wanted to include anyway. Yeah, and I had the. No, I was gonna say like I don't mention it unless it's like specifically requested, but I do mention it a little bit. Irrelevant details are like the funniest part. So like a Chekhov's gun that never goes up. Exactly. What details would I be able to talk about? What was it? Yeah, okay. I have like lots of like little details, right? Most of the NPCs that I name before the campaign, because a good DM tip is to have a long list of names, right? And then if like there's like a throwaway NPC and your players are like, what's your name? You can just like name them on the fly, right? But I have NPCs that I would consider quote unquote major, and I've like named them before the campaign starts. Those NPCs all have like full backstories. Like I know when they were born. I know what their parents were like. Sometimes what their grandparents were like. Like they have like a full backstory. Yeah. Everyone in this town is a massive dumpy. Don't worry about it. I've never done that, but that's a good idea. I'm gonna yoink it. It's a good idea. There are some who call me Tim the Enchanter. Ooh, I want some more tea. Oh, tea sounds kind of good. Let's chat a little bit longer. We're at the halfway point, and I'm gonna when we hit the exact halfway point, I'm gonna go get more tea. Your throat, it's true. I need to conserve my vocal cords. Yeah. I did, Sean. I got my water boiler / heater, and that means I'm gonna be able to make tea very quickly. Like when I go AFK for my tea, it's gonna be like less than 1 minute. It's gonna be like 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then I'm gonna like run back. You have a plan to cut your hair? I think I'm good for like another week, and then I have to go back to the barber. Yeah. My DM gave me a greatsword with double damage once a day +2 to attack. No, that's too powerful. What? You're like a demigod. What? That's crazy. Do I have examples of like weird magic items that I've given to people? I'm gonna say a whatever, I'll just say it, right? A custom magic item that I had was a vampiric longsword, okay? And it's a longsword that it just has like whenever it's attacking something, it's a longsword that when you're attacking someone, it attacks with disadvantage, right? It attacks with disadvantage. And then the first time that you land a hit, right? The first time that you land a hit, assuming that the thing is like biological and it's got blood and it's alive, right? Like forever after that, you attack them with advantage, right? You attack them with advantage, and then it has disadvantage on anybody that's like not the thing that you're attacking until they die. And then when they die, when you slay the thing that you were attacking, that last attack will give you health back. It'll give you back health, HP, based on how much damage that you did to them for that last strike. Yeah. So the trick to that is if you can set up a fight before the fight starts, like if you can steal some blood from the boss, right? Like if there's like a big bad boss and then you could somehow steal some of their blood and then like drip it onto the sword, you could pre-activate the buff. Yeah. Yeah, it was based on yeah. Speak Spanish, please. What? Dios mío. I don't know any other Spanish word. I don't know any other Spanish words. ¿Dónde está? Haka, get in here. No hablo español. Do you build characters around the skills first or the background first? Oh, that's a good question. I think my personal player characters are usually built around like a debuff. Does that make sense? I always build my characters around like a critical flaw, either a character flaw or like an actual in-game combat flaw, and then I build a character from that. Yeah. Hiromagi, thank you very much for the super chat. I fought a Kraken last session. I managed to get 2 crits and a smite on both hits for 250 damage with Crown of Stars and Spirit Shroud Hexblade Life. Let's go. So you gave it a smite and you're a Hexblade. Are you a Padlock? Or are you a Hexblade that uses Eldritch Smite as an Eldritch invocation? Those are the two paths that I can see. You're either a Paladin Warlock, or you're a full Hexblade and you've got Eldritch Smite as a invocation. ¿Por qué no dos? Like, why not both? I don't know. Neurons activated. Shugo Hasegawa, thank you very much. Morta Dial, thank you very much for the super chat. In 3.5, my wizard had an adamantian gargantuan greatsword that she cast shrink item on, making it as large as a long sword. It was a problem when the spell wore off because it was larger than most cities that we stayed in. How did the spell wear off? Like it just had to be like recast forever, and if you forgot, like it would get gigantic. Man, that would get like really annoying. Yeah. Vasilka, thank you very much for the super chat. Why Spanish has to be said in that deep voice? That's a good question. Maybe I'm being like biased. Maybe that's like an unfavorable bias. I should think about it. He's mimicking Zoro. Can you do it again? Okay. Me gusta. Me gusta. There you go. Watododal, thank you very much for the super chat once again. Since you're gonna finish Outer Wilds soon and will want to play the Feel the Magic again like I did, I just wanted to say both Ame Senpai and Anya Senpai finish the game if you're interested in their playthroughs. I haven't watched any of that, right? Because I think, was it you? Somebody was like, oh, they played it before. And I was like, oh, maybe I should give it a watch. And then like in chat, it was just like, don't, you idiot. Don't. And like everybody was like, do not watch it. And I was like, oh, okay. But I think I remember as a throwaway comment, I was just like, oh, I should give it a watch. And then it just got like, no, don't. Here's the spray bottle, don't. So once I'm done with the DLC, maybe I'll give it a watch. Yeah. Okay. Please, let's get like a moratorium. Pause a little bit because I need to get tea. Let me say thank you to everybody, and then I'm gonna go get tea. Okay. All right. Joshua Ledisma, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vest, sorry to derail for a bit. I'm still stuck working at 3 a.m. Can I get an enthusiastic work a la Warcraft 3 for some motivation? Okay. I'll give you a twofer, right? I'll give you the peon and the peasant, okay? Work. More work? Yes, me lord. Work. And then there's like, work. Something you doing? Okay, there we go. Ranger FGO, thank you very much for the super chat. Vesper speaks Spanish. The best puppy is real. I'm doing my best. Alex SCG, thank you for the super chat. Basado. Pastocon, thank you very much for the super chat. If we're sharing TTRPG stories, a monk friend was doing magic tricks to distract the guards. Then he had to roll to make our final escape. The dice rolled down his sleeves. When he let it go, the dice disappeared. And then it would be perfect if he was like Schrodinger's dice. I both simultaneously failed and succeeded my saving throw. Let's go. Alvaro Diaz, thank you very much for the super chat. Just to celebrate the Miss Poppies thing. Thank you. Jam, shit. Jam, I lost the game. Thank you very much for the super chat. What are the stats on the hat? +3 to charisma. +3 to charisma. Thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, I'm gonna get more tea. Okay, can you guys wait? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Be right back. And we're cooking. The tea is cooking. I saw somebody say the model is terrifying when the streamer's not there. I like it. I think it's funny. I think it's a really funny effect. I'm back. How we doing? Me and my coworkers are watching you in our break room. Yo! Take more money from the man. They're Tanuki. They're paying you and your coworkers to watch me. Let's go. You're getting paid to watch me. Think about that. Let's go. Base time stealer. I too am watching you at work, Dad. Shin, let's go. Let's go. Japanese, one more. What should I say in Japanese? I don't even know. My stupid tongue that grew up only speaking English, the accents are always so bad. It's tough. I can read that. Zalev, yoroshiku, yoroshiku. I could do like an Axel. Don't mind. Abayo. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. I just found out that someone on the multiplayer Zomboid server had a generator explode on him while AFK and his base burned down. Can I get an F? F in chat. Even worse if that base had like a lot of really good rare loot. Oof. Oof. Oh my god. Skellum, thank you very much for the super chat. Congratulations on being one of the best games ever made. If you want any of that feel like Outer Wilds, Subnautica is the next closest. You may enjoy it. Planet Crafter, Surviving Mars. Subnautica looks really good. Subnautica looks really good. But I think going forward, I want now this might be too ambitious. I actually wanted to discuss this with the Vesties, right? Going forward, I want a game that I could like finish in one sitting up to my like standard stamina. So I think like up to 20 hours max. And then maybe like 12 to 15 would be more like my manager wouldn't be having a heart attack, right? Right? I think I could do up to 20 hours and like be like healthy, but my manager would have a heart attack if I did that. Bro, nicotine. How are you in my mind? Get out of my freaking head. Soma's on the docket. I'm going to be playing Soma probably at the end of February. Yeah. I was thinking about doing like a horror game because nobody's ever seen me do a horror game. And I occasionally get like requests from you guys. It's like, hey, Vess, we would like to see you do a horror game, right? And I was like, okay, we'll do like at least one. And I chose Soma, and that's going to be like at the very end of February. Yeah. I want you guys to be proud of me. My schedules are now 2 weeks in advance minimum, up to 3. So I'm like helping my manager not have a heart attack, and I'm giving them my schedule 2 weeks ahead of time, up to 3. Yeah. Just a little bit behind the scenes, I was among the worst at doing that, giving like a heads up. And then my logic in my head was just like, I'm just a Zatsudan streamer and I stream like 1 or 2 games and it's like usually the same game. So like, it doesn't matter, but it does matter, right? It doesn't, like my logic is just like, it was very like self-centered. And it's like, it doesn't matter if I'm doing like 3 or 4 Zatsudans a week. Like it's still good to have like a heads up, right? Yeah. So 2 weeks ahead, and then for right now, I'm 3 weeks ahead. Like up until the last week of February. Yeah. Oh, shoulders are feeling it. But yeah, Soma is on the docket, and that's going to be my first horror game that I play on stream. It might be the last. I don't know if it's going to be fun and entertaining. See, the thing is, like, I'm a little bit risk averse, so if I think that like there's a chance that it wouldn't be fun for you guys to watch, I'll just be like, I'm not going to do it then. But Outer Wilds, right? And then Needy Streamer, right? These are games that like I was like iffy, like I don't know if you guys would like to watch it, and I was like I was surprised. I was like, hey, good. Yeah. So I think I should be a little bit more I should be willing to take risks, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and catch up. Inglorious Canadian, thank you very much for the super chat. Love your streams, Miss Papa. Wondering if you'd ever play any of the Mountain... I want to play Mountain Blade 2. Seems like something you enjoy. Yeah, I want to play Mountain Blade 2, but... I want to play Mountain Blade 2, but there's a specific mod that I would want to play, but I'm probably not going to, you know, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be like very difficult to jump through the hoops to like get that. And I don't know if I would have fun playing the base game. So like, it's just kind of like 50-50, right? Like, yeah. Adrian Canales, thank you very much for the super chat. TTRPG story time. Once when my friends and I were fighting a giant dragon, I was eaten whole. I had a growth potion on me, used it to grow up and pop out of the dragon's chest like a chest burster. Did you do the Spaceballs thing? You know what I'm talking about? People, like, the boomers in chat will know what I'm talking about. If like, that's like a banger move where you burst out of the dragon's chest, but you gotta follow up with the Spaceballs thing, right? Put on like a boating hat and a rattan cane. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. Right? Like, and just like, right? Let's go. Sakura Mikage, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm so proud to keep up the good work. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I think my recovery is going well. Chowton, thank you very much for the super chat. This is a game I'd like to suggest, and Holo has the perms. It's called VA11 Hall A. It's a visual novel set in a cyberpunk world. Instead of choosing a dialogue option, you mix drinks and change lives. Interesting. How long is the game? Is the question I would like to ask. How long is it to beat the game? PastaCon, thank you very much for the super chat. Check, please. Check, please. Hold on a second. I'm going to pour my tea. Mute. I'm back. $10 to 15 hours? Then I can do it in one stream. One stream. Okay. So yeah, I think if it's a game that I can play within, I think ideally is like at or under 10 hours, then nobody would complain. 10 to 15 hours, I'd probably get like a wellness check from my manager. And then if it takes over 20 hours to clear the game, like start to finish, that would probably get vetoed for my own good, right? Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Make it 2. You could do it in multiple settings. Yeah, Tuxena, like what I'm... I just want to be like a stinky streamer. Do you guys get my feeling? Like my soul is just like, Ves, that's what you were born to be. This hole was made for you. Be the stinkiest, 16 hours a day streamer that you can, right? Yeah. Dino J, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you ever read Dungeon Meshi? I freaking love Dungeon Meshi. It's a manga about cooking monsters while dungeon crawling. It's my favorite manga of all time. That's made by Ryoko Kui sensei, right? Or Kui Ryoko sensei, right? The art in that series is like 69 out of 10. The art is like so freaking beautiful. Oh my god, it's so good. I am not going to spoil a single thing about that, except that Senshi is my favorite character. Senshi is like absolutely my favorite character. No, you just have to read it. It's so good. Oh my god, it's good. Ten out of 10. My soul is healing. This is what I love to do. I just like to hang out. One thing that I didn't get about needy streamer overload is the part where like, well, no, that makes sense. If you're doing a stream that's like not, yeah, definitely like if it's not a Zatsudan, it does increase my stress a little bit because I'm a little bit worried about what I'm doing, making a mistake and stuff like that. But for like the Zatsudans, they basically give me like no stress. They like lower my stress actually. Yeah. I could do these forever. They're so easy. Watotodal, thank you again for the super chat. Pretty short game, only 19 stages and about 4 hours long is Pizza Tower. It's in development for 8 years and just came out a few days ago. Interesting, interesting. I'm going for the games that I could finish in one sitting, just because I think this I still don't understand like what everybody was getting mad at me over. I still don't understand why everybody was mad at me for using this, right? I don't get it. Over this? What does that even mean? Yeah, no, I know you guys are like, over this. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's supposed to be over this. Okay, cool. It's what does over this mean? It means I am over this. Oh, that's like passive aggressive as fuck. Oh, so it's like me being a prick, right? Oh, okay. All right. Then I deserve to get roasted. Okay. All right. Okay. Eddie-san, thank you for the super chat. Someday, please teach me your most used EN sentence. What's my most used EN sentence? Wait, let me think about that. Don't worry about it. I think I know. I think I know how to say that in Japanese. I think I know how to say that. If I'm wrong, don't roast me because I took Japanese a very long time ago in college, right? It's kini shinaide, right? Kini shinaide. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday. That's not even close to my most used sentence. I just think it's a funny bit. Yeah. Basically, don't mind. I also say that's interesting. When I'm like speaking to people in private, I often say, "Oh, that's interesting," And I had somebody call me out on that. Not recently, but a couple months ago. They were just like, you say that a lot. Do you actually think it's interesting? And I was like, yeah, of course. And then like I was discussing the thing that I said that's interesting. And they're like, oh, interesting, cool. It's just like, you say that a lot. And it's just like, I wasn't sure whether you, like whether you were being polite or whether, yeah. So apparently I say that a lot. That's interesting. I think when I say that's interesting, the reason my brain says that is when somebody tells me something new that I didn't know beforehand. Yeah. Or I knew about it vaguely, but I never thought about it in depth, right? And they were able to tell me something that I'd either never heard of or never thought about in depth. And then now it's forcing me to think about it in depth. And it's like, oh, that's interesting. People get offended by that? No, the person didn't get offended. I think it was just like, I say it a lot and they're not sure whether I'm being polite or whether I'm actually interested in what they're saying, which is understandable. I say it like way too much, right? Yeah. How do you say that in JP? Let me think about that. Omoshiroi? Omoshiroi means interesting, right? No. Wait. Is it? I don't know. That's good tea. Delicious. Flay, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. I have like the Westerners JP accent, and like it makes me very like self-conscious, and I try my best not to have it, but good morning. How are you doing? I hope to hear you sing too. I'm so bad at singing. I'm gonna have to get wasted during my karaoke. And my manager, they tell me like, you're actually not that bad. Like you're good. Like you can sing on tune. It's good. The rhythm is good. Just have more confidence. Like the main thing that you need is like confidence and power. Those are the two important things. Confidence and power. And then you're good. You don't need to get wasted. And it's like, come on. Defeat the nerves. To show my appreciation for the Vesties. Okay. Let's rewind back in time, right? Let's rewind back in time to like the days of training before we debuted, right? When we were training, I like confidently told everybody present during training, I am never going to do a karaoke ever. That's just not what I'm going to do, right? I'm just like never going to do one. And then like fast forward to today, it's just like, okay, I'll do one a year. Because the Vesties deserve a birthday karaoke. Like, I don't want any of you guys to be sad that like you're left out, right? So you get one, and it's gonna be unarchived. So if you want to watch me sing badly, like that's it. That's the only time you'll be able to watch it on my birthday. All right. Follow Adrian Canales, thank you very much for the super chat. Follow up to the last super. I screened my character's name a la Shining and used the dragon as a onesie until the potion wore off. It's actually pretty funny. Giembo, thank you very much for the super chat. In my campaign that just wrapped up after 6 years. Damn, congrats. My character was a Cajun chef who's the fiend warlock who fought to bring chaos through flavors that broke people's minds. I picked up 2 cooking related feats. Yo, That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Now I'm imagining your character like Shokugeki no Somaing people, right? Can you guys imagine that? Like Eldritch Blast is like he's shooting like they're shooting like food into somebody's mouth, and then their clothes like rip off, right? And they're like butt naked. Could you imagine that? You like Eldritch Blast like food into the mouth, and they go and they're like butt naked. Yeah. Anyway, that's actually really cool. Dr. Wawi, thank you very much for the super chat. Sip tea emoji. Ponder orb emoji. Interesting. Hand triangle of contemplation emoji. I think it's about time for more emotes. I need to start thinking about that. Sammy Knapp, thank you very much for the super chat. I love your voice. I hear your voice in the collab songs and wish you had your own song. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got a cover in the works. Originally, it was supposed to come out on the birthday, but it's not gonna make it for the birthday, and it's entirely my fault. I don't think I mentioned it in public. I think it was just a membership post, but I was feeling a lot of guilt because there's like a team of people that were working on it, and they are incredible. Not only are they incredibly talented, like they're like prompt and professional, and they got like everything done like way ahead of time. And then it was just me, and it was like, hey Ves, we just need the vocals, we just need to get your recordings, and then we can get this banged out. And I just like, it just took way too long for me to get the recordings out, and everybody was waiting for me. And then it's probably not going to make the birthday, but it's entirely my fault. Everybody else on the team was not only like professional and prompt, they finished like early, and they were just like waiting for me, and I felt so guilty. Yeah. But yeah, it's not going to be ready in time for birthday. Yeah. Taco, thank you very much for the super chat. 1 annual silver karaoke, 1 shwasted karaoke. No promises there. No promises there. I promised you the birthday karaoke. And then if I do another one, that's like, oh, cool, there's another one. But don't expect another one. Just one per year, and then maybe another one. IDK, my BFF Jill. Yeah. Vasilka, thank you very much for the super chat. Since you're a fencer too, you could use that Spanish deep voice earlier to say, hello, my name is Vesper Noir. You stole my rice, prepare to die. All right, hold on a second. It's Diego Montoya, right? You killed my father. Prepare to die. Wait, let me think about the original like line. Hold on. Hello, my name is Diego Montoya. You killed my father. Prepared. Inigo Montoya. Inigo. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready. Hello. My name is Vesper Noir. You stole my rice. Prepare to die. Okay. There you go. Not enough accent. Off-brand Diego Montoya. Oh, that's good tea. I'm feeling good. That's not blubber. Thank you very much for the super chat. You have perms for it. New rhythm action adventure game called Hi-Fi Rush. 12 hours to complete. Scott Pilgrim. Ooh, interesting. Am I good at rhythm games? My gut instinct is no. I'll look into it. Thank you. But again, we don't want to like fall into the valley, right? I have to be very, very careful with anything like game permissions related. I appreciate that you guys are giving me advice. Did I ask for advice? I did. I asked for advice on like short games, right? I think like maybe for like, I could do like a community post, and you can do suggestions on community post, and like that would be safer. if I do it on live stream, like I'm edging towards that like danger zone, right? And I don't ever want to get in trouble again, right? Yeah. So I think maybe I'll do like a weekly like community post and just be like, hey, if you have any games you want to suggest to me, put it here. Yeah. 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 I have zero intention of ever getting in trouble ever again. And if I do, I want plausible deniability. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Kusabi, thank you very much for the super chat. If you sing a Venga Boys during the karaoke stream, that would make my day. Unfortunately, my set list is, I think, set in stone. We pretty much have to do that like pretty early on. So I'm really sorry, but you might have to wait until next year if I remember the request. Emad Art, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vest, there's no problem with celebrating your birthday multiple times a year, maybe one a month. I don't know. Yo, they might be giants. That's a good. The Malcolm in the Middle opening. Oh, that's a good one. Life is unfair, right? Like. It's a good one. It's a good one. The world is burning and this is your concern. Thank you for the super chat. I'm new to VTubers. Is Taskaru like occur? Help me. Oh, okay. First of all, welcome. Welcome down the rabbit hole. VTubers are amazing. There's a gajillion awesome VTubers. I'm happy to be your like introduction to the world. You should check out the boys. I'm a part of a guild. There's a whole bunch of us. We're all like super cool. There's just like an entire world, like everywhere, right? Welcome. Yeah, everybody give God, that's a long name. What should we call the world? Zawardo. Welcome. To answer your question, TSKR is an abbreviation of Taskaru, which is Japanese, and it basically means thank you. There's like a literal translation, but then like the spirit of the word is thank you. Yeah. No, it means Tusker from Dota 2. Don't listen to that guy. Most of the Vesties are cool, but that guy, Xanard, you got to keep your eye on that one. That's a tricky one right there. That's a tricky one. Not bad, just tricky. You know the commercials with the Sour Patch Kids, right? Sour then sweet, right? It's the sour type, right? No, he's right. Yeah. Tisker. Welcome, there's no escape. Draco, thank you very much for the super chat. Greetings and salutations. Any intel on TTRPG for Tempest or other HoloMems? I'm probably sticking to Tempest for now, for the foreseeable future. I gotta wait until I'm recharged, right? But I have every intention of continuing D&D or some other system. I don't know. It's all up in the air, right? Like I can't talk about it in depth, but I have every intention of playing more TTRPGs, right? Yeah. Yeah. Bro, Lancer. Oh. Especially Axel would love Lancer because you get to be a freaking mecha pilot, right? Lancer with the boys. And could you imagine like Maki, Flay, Could you imagine like Flay playing Lancer? Would he love it? Would he love it? I don't know. Yeah, Flay would just be like, I do this for my day job. Why would I want to like roleplay my day job? No, I don't. I like honestly am skeptical that he would enjoy it, because he would just be like, I do this as a day job. Like, why would I? Also, I've been keeping it to myself, but I think there should be an arc where Axel steals the Artress, right? And takes it for a joyride, because like he's obsessed with, like, he's just like, he's obsessed with mecha, right? So I don't know why he hasn't stolen it yet. In my mind, it's just like, why hasn't that not happened yet? That's the first thing I thought when like Flay like pulled up with the Artress. He was like, what do you guys think? And I was just like, oh, Axel is like definitely gonna steal it. Yeah. Greybach, thank you very much for the super chat. With how much of murder hobos they turned out to be, I think they would really enjoy Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, VTM is so good. So good. What's your favorite TTRPG that you haven't managed to play yet? Lancer's amazing. The artist webcomic K6VD is great too. That's a good question. First of all, I have no idea how to... Quiglofen. Thank you very much for the super chat. Welcome. What's my favorite TTRPG system that I haven't played yet? Probably Werewolf the Apocalypse, right? VTM is really, really good, but in World of Darkness, I like something about Werewolf just like hits really hard. The Garo is like a culture is like really interesting to me. And I understand like there's stuff about their culture that's like apparently controversial, but like they're cool. They're cool. Oh, delicious. Are you a furry? That's a good question. I like looking at furry characters, but I myself have never imagined myself as one. So the answer would be no, right? No, Jasper, I disagree with that. You don't have to own a fursuit to be a furry. I don't think you have to own one to be one. I think that's actually untrue, right? I think if you imagine yourself as one, right? Like if you've got like a character where you're like, that's me, and it's a furry, then you're a furry, right? And I don't have that. Yeah. So I don't think I am, because I don't have one that I imagine myself as. But the art is like super cool. Yeah. That's just my take. And if I'm wrong, I'm not wrong in a way that's like trying to step on other people. That's just the way that I interpret it. Yeah. Delicious. Mist Fist, thank you very much for the super chat. Looking forward to the Battletech TTRPG streams. Just kidding. Happy to hear there's more TTRPG streams in the future. Oh, definitely. That's like my jam, and I love it. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Ruben Ibarra, thank you very much for the super chat. No. Britton Rowe, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you heard of One Night Straw? It's basically a version of Curse of Straw that's consolidated, so it's meant to be played in about 2 long sessions. The writing and art for it is impeccable. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Narratively, though? Narratively? maybe narratively it would make sense if you come in at pretty high level. Like if you came in at level 7 or 8 and then you leveled twice and then you took down the big bad, right? I think narratively it wouldn't really make too much sense if you started at level 1 or even level 3, because you would just be like leveling every 15 minutes, right? I wonder how it works. Like from a game design, I'm an amateur game designer at best. At best. Probably not even an amateur. But like I'm thinking about how that would work, and I don't think it would work if you started at low level. Like you have to come in at like a pretty high level. When we played, we were about level 6, encouraged to create multiple characters. There you go. That makes sense. You started level 6. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. One night ultimate Strahd. Kingdom Death Monster. Bancho Gato. I think I've seen it being played. I think I've watched Kingdom Death Monster being played. I was like super interested in that game. I've watched it being played and I was like, huh, interesting. I think I want to play that. But I never played it. I've never played D&D. What's the intended highest level? Level 20. In 5th edition, and most of the editions, level 20 is the highest. Fifth edition level 1 is rough. It is. It's so rough. Level 20 is on the same level as a deity. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Level 20 is just like, what? Especially if you're a level 21 level 20 full caster. Holy crap. It's like, what? Nenorock, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you ever tried playing a TTRPG using GURPS? I've heard of GURPS. I have. It's like a free system, right? It's like completely open to use. There's like, you don't have to pay for it. It's like anything, which is cool. I don't think I've ever used it before though. No. Don, thank you very much for the super chat. If you ever played Pathfinder, comparing 5th edition D&D, it's pretty interesting. The bastard swords are exotic when wielded with one hand, martial two-handed. Pathfinder, yes, I've played Pathfinder before. It's good. It's really good. Oh, you have to pay for it? I'm thinking of something else then. If GURPS is not free, then I'm thinking of something completely different. Yeah. Am I thinking of Fate? There's a system called Fate, right? Like Fate Core or something like that. There's like a completely free system and it's like flexible and you can do anything with it. Like it could be modern with like guns. It could be like fantasy. It could be anything. Yeah. Isn't the point of GURPS to be free? I thought the first word was generic. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I just started a Fate campaign. It's really different. Yeah. How would you get from level 19 to 20? That's a good question. I've very rarely gotten to cap in a D&D campaign as a player. Well, first of all, like I'm very rarely a player, but yeah. Do you prefer leveling based on milestones or EXP? That's a good question. It took a while for me to get onto the milestone bandwagon. I was very much like EXP only, but I think in certain situations it's good. I think in certain situations it's good. And maybe even better than just using EXP. it's tough. Now I'm like second guessing myself. I don't know if I should like elaborate, because I think like everybody should run the system that they want and like not feel like they're being judged for their choice. But this is my opinion, right? Well, that's just your opinion, man. Like, this is just like completely my opinion, right? One of like the major issues with an EXP system is that most DMs that run an EXP system forget to award EXP for non-combat events, right? If you solve a really difficult puzzle, you should reward EXP, but like we just forget to do that. I forget to do that, right? And thus we train our players to become murder hobos. The joke is like, murder hobos. All players are so violent, they always kill people. But that's, let's be honest, DMs, like that's also partially our fault. That's also partially my fault, because I run an EXP campaign and I don't award EXP for difficult persuasion checks. I don't award EXP for solving puzzles. I don't reward EXP for this, that. I only reward EXP when they kill something. And so it's like a Pavlov thing, right? Like I ring the bell when they kill something. So they're just like murder hobos. They just like kill anything that moves, right? Why not? That's a good question, Archdark. It's not like a conscious thing where I'm just not going to reward them. I literally forget because I'm an idiot. I am like the stupidest idiot you'll ever meet, and I just forget. And I like Pavlov my group into just turning into a murder hobo. Yeah. So it's all your fault. Yeah. So here's the thing. When you milestone, you take away that. You don't take it away. You inhibit that. The inclination to become a murder hobo. Right. Are you going senile? Golden Umi, where have you been? I've been senile. I've been senile since '08. That's 2008 for you Zoomers. What was I saying? I forgot. Spiros, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you ever played Age of Empires 2? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, sir. Yes, sir. Mushroom House, thank you very much for the super chat. Powered by the Apocalypse uses EXP only when players fail a roll. You only grow from failure. What's your opinion on the system? I like it, but it's also like I said, well, it's a roll, so it's not under their control, right? My issue with that would be my issue with that system would be that like it baits out rolls, right? Like players would just be like trying to roll for the stupidest thing ever, right? The systems have to be built in mind with like the players, right? Like from a player's perspective, if you only reward them after they fail or succeed a roll, if they fail a roll, then like you're gonna guide them towards like rolling as much as they can, which is like would be my concern, right? Haka, hello, good morning. Okay, can I say that? Can I say that? Am I being baited into saying something weird? What does that say? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, Haka. I have no idea what that means. Say hello to your grandson. No, that's just say, see, I'm here, Daddy. Late, but I'm here. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm like wrapping it up. I got 10 minutes left, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm trying to. I did 3. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, grandson? I practiced singing for 3 hours yesterday. I finished my like busy work. I did a lot of like writing and a lot of you know. Haka knows how it is. Like we got a lot of stuff to do behind the scenes. I caught up on the work that I'm behind on, and then I did singing practice for 3 hours. Let's go. Meta, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Vesper, while we're on the subject of TTRPGs, going to DM a pirate campaign soon. Nice. Players are going to start in an isolated island prison run by a Lovecraftian-esque cult. Any fun ideas for the wardens and enemies there? Ooh. Lovecraftian, huh? Let me think. Isolated island prison run by a Lovecraftian cult. Let me think. Yeah, Mind Flayers are like the obvious choice, right? Like the Cthulhu, like, yeah. So I think like the key element would be madness and the unreliability of your memories, right? Can you guys like back me up on this? I think that's like a key element and theme of like Lovecraftian lore. Just like insanity and how like unreliable your memories and your thoughts are, right? It could get like really annoying. It could get really annoying. Because it requires your party members to role play, right? It could get really annoying because it requires your party to role play. So it's dependent on how experienced your party is, right? But what if, especially if this is online, or even if you're in person, you can just use text, right? Like you could text through your phone. What if you describe, every time you describe what's going on, you pick one player and have them hallucinate, right? So you DM them or you text them like you actually see this, right? And you can't say that. You have to role play that like you see that. And then, you know, that would be like funny as fuck. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyways, I'm bad. I'm like, my brain is like mushy right now. I apologize. I could probably help you think of like much funnier things, but my brain is like mush right now. That's the best I could think of. Saku, thank you very much for the super chat. New Age of Wonders in the year 2023. Hype, yes or no? Hype. Absolutely hype. I think 2023 is going to be like a really good year for like everybody. It's going to be good. D&D sounds really fun. I never played it, but I'm very interested in Warhammer because of the figurines. Let's go, Haka. Oh, can we convert another person to tabletop? Can we convert another person to tabletop? I don't know. I don't know. It's good. It's addictive. I'm not gonna lie, Haka. I think you would like it. I think you would like it. The VTuber hole deepens. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hi, Pops. I'm glad that you're gonna sing even though you're not super confident. Seeing someone that has major anxiety like me gives me a lot of hope. Looking forward to being buried in Vest fan art on Twitter on your birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I have a very addictive personality. I'm game. Let's fucking go. Am I ever at this point, I'm like ancient. I'm an old man. I think like anxiety is just going to be a part of my life for the rest of my life. But I do think it's good for me to do karaoke. I think it's good. I think it's good for me to do karaoke. It's something that like what it's such a vague feeling. I don't sing because of one stupid thing one stupid person told me a long time ago. And I think that's a damn shame. I think that's a damn shame. I think I shouldn't let people have that big of an effect on my life. Even if I don't like singing, like, it's not good to let other people have an effect on your life like that. That's just my opinion. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And it'll be good for me. And I appreciate the people that are like, oh, like, don't make yourself uncomfortable. It's okay. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I think it's good. It's both good for me, and I want to show you guys that I appreciate you, and I'm willing to go outside my comfort zone for you. And it's good for everybody. It's good for everybody. Yeah. Anyway, CS, thank you very much for the super chat. Apologies if it's been asked already, but have you ever considered running a Call of Cthulhu game? I'm a longtime D&D Pathfinder player, but it remains my favorite TTRPG because you RP as regular mortal humans. Call of Cthulhu is an interesting game. I've never DM'd it. I would be willing to play it. 100% I would be willing to play it. Never get one guide, trust your heart. Yaz, like, I'm sure you've seen this before in my streams, but I am the most susceptible person in the world to getting one guide, right? Can you think of another person, another VTuber that's more susceptible to getting one guide? It's like me. I'm like, I would definitely medal if there was like an Olympics event of getting one guide. I would medal every single time. Bronze, silver, gold, like one of those three every time. Battle. Jimmy Noir. Battle might get you beat. Up there. A worthy competitor. I'll tell you that. Battle is surprisingly talented at getting one guide. Comes with the package, I suppose. True. Now I'm thinking about the isolated prison run by a Lovecraftian-esque cult. Like, I like that. That's like flavorful. Tasty. I like that. What else would I do? I mean, it's like super tropey. It's super tropey, but you could have the warden, the person that's like running the cult, be hidden as a prisoner, and they have to find the prisoner, right? The quote-unquote fake prisoner that's like running the jail island, right? It's kind of tropey, but I like it. Where like the way to beat the island and escape is to find the warden who is disguised as a prisoner, right? We need a one guide emote so chat can spam it out. You know what? What would that even look like? I like that. I'm gonna write that down because we need to get new emotes from Fleshy, but I don't know what to do. The last time I did that, I asked membership community post, but I think a one guide emote would be like really good. Just text. I think I want to do like art. I don't know how. One guide emote. One guide emote. That's definitely on the docket. That's a good one. Like, then when I get one guide, you could just spam that emote. That's a good one right there. Thank you for the suggestion. A crowd of cheering blue guys with one evil looking red guy. Speaking of Haka, because Haka's hanging out in our chat, or I don't know if he's still here, but I'm going to do an MS Paint meme of Haka, and my favorite one that jumps out in my mind, but it's a little bit too simple, so I'm trying to figure out like how I'm going to go about it. Have you seen the emote with the bird, the evil looking bird, and it says, "I'd sell you to Satan for a single corn chip"? I want to do that with Haka, but I don't know how to make it interesting and cool because it's like kind of a simple meme, right? And I want to do it justice. Like, I want to make it good. Literally me and Play on. This is so specific. Maybe I could draw it like really high quality. Like I could try to like render it with like texture and shadowing. Maybe it's like a really simple one, but I'll just go all out and try to make it as realistic as possible with like my mouse and MS Paint. Make sure the caption in Spanish. How do you say "I sell your soul to Satan for a single corn chip" in Spanish? Can somebody help me out? Well, Hawk is already in here, so he could tell me. How do you say that in Spanish? I sell your soul to Satan for a single corn chip. It's not even MS Paint. Calls for tablet and good software. It's true. Well, I've got the tablet, and I'm gonna work on it. Vendería tu alma a Satanás por una papita. How was that? It's so much funnier in Spanish. It was so cursed. Good, but it's Satanás. Satanás. Nas. 6 out of 10. Good try. Let's go. Watotodal, thank you very much for the super chat. Just thought about it right now. But maybe make the emote a mug with a red number 1 on it. It could be a funny inside joke. Just an idea for one guide. One guide. Interesting. I'll think about it. I'll have to think about it. But definitely there should be a one guide emote. Like it has to be. There has to be. Okay, guys. It's time. I apologize. The time just passes too quickly when we're chatting. I just have a really good time, but the time has come. It's time to end the stream. I need to rest my vocal cords. I have a little bit more work to do today. I think... Should I practice singing? I think I should rest. I'm gonna read lyrics and I'm gonna listen to my set list. In like the order that I'm going to be singing it. I'm gonna listen to it all day long. I'm gonna read the lyrics. I'm gonna study and stuff like that. But I don't think I'll be doing actual singing practice because I gotta rest up. He hates us. Many cats. I do not hate you. If I hated you, I wouldn't be doing a karaoke stream. All right. Okay. You guys are well loved. Don't let people trick you into thinking otherwise. All right. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing. Ooh. Vocal cords are a little rough. A little bit. Click. Upcoming. Nobody's streaming, huh? Damn. Huh. Okay. Well, unfortunate. That's fine. Wait. Leon is streaming? When? When is he streaming? When does he start? Right now? Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just chat until he starts. Yeah? Screw it. Let's just chat until he starts. All right? Let's do it. Not waiting screen. Tell me when he's live and he is talking, okay? Not waiting screen. Tell me when he's live and when he's talking, and then I will end the stream, okay? Yasviel, any other questions? Any other stories from Japan? That's a good question. Let me think about that. I was mostly just eating a lot of food. I think I told you guys that I went to a like a indoor golf range, like with a mocap camera with 2 managers, and then they only had it set up for righties, and I'm a lefty, and I had to learn how to golf right-handed, which is very difficult. Mocap, motion capture. Oh man, golf technology is crazy. So mocap golfing is where like there's like multiple cameras on the golf ball, and the way that you hit it, it can estimate the direction that it's going and how far it goes. It's like really cool. Fly is live. Let's go. There's probably going to be like a 5-minute like starting soon, like stream loading, right? Yeah. Let's wait until he's like done with stream loading and he's like talking, right? Cool. Appreciate it. Stories from Japan. Stories from Japan. I did a lot of hiking. I tried to go fishing. I bought like a fishing pole, but I never got to use it, and then I had to leave it. I tried to go to Cat Island, but I failed. Little Uzi Vert, thank you very much for the super chat. Yo, Earth, Comet, peace sign. Hello. Did you make any rice caches? No, I would definitely go to prison for littering if I did that in Japan. Did you climb Mount Fuji? No. Did you guys know that Mount Fuji is actually like extremely dangerous in the winter? It's like rated as like one of the most dangerous like mountain climbing places in the winter. It's like not Mount Everest, but it's like up there. It's like the second from the highest like danger rating. Yeah. But I definitely I do want to climb one day. Yeah. Climb Mount Fuji one day. Yeah. Yeah. In encouragement of climb, they had to wait a whole year. Yeah. Any other like good experience? Like, I did karaoke with the managers. They like somehow goaded me into doing karaoke, which is interesting. Like karaoke in Japan is on a different level. It's like very different from karaoke in Elysium. Oh, the best meal I had? No question. I went to a Wagyu place. Wagyu was like the best. Blaze talking? Let's go. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm not gonna go to the ending. I'm not gonna do the stream ending thing. We're going in. All right, say hi to Flay for me. Be polite, everybody. Don't you embarrass me. Don't you embarrass me, okay? All right, goodbye. Take care, guys.